I'll say this, Alan, I think you've done a good job on your homework on home rule. You've got a lot of good information there. A lot of the notes that I had on my script up here are covering those. Obviously, the county should receive 4.5% of last year's revenues, whatever that revenue number was, and they're not receiving that money back. Therefore, it is creating a hardship on the counties, which is passed right on to the taxpayers, because there's things that aren't being dealt with, like, for example, roads that are the county's responsibility. Because they're short on funding, they can't fix all the roads and they can't do the shoulder widening that they ought to be doing. You know, the things that should be funded are DSS, DHEC, and the stormwater fees, not the fees, but the stormwater enforcement. In other words, people coming in and being in the construction business, I deal with this every day, making sure that we don't grade a site and send mud down in the drain in the creeks and mess up our environment, because Pickens County is one of the finest places to live, and we sure don't want to create a problem for our streams. You know, I think one place we do fall short, and this has been going on for a while, and we're going to have to deal with it. We've got a problem on funding mental health. We don't have a place for people with mental illness to go. That puts a heavy load on the sheriff's office. And he's either has people incarcerated with mental health issues, or he's got people in the hospitals, and he's got deputies at the hospitals. And so he's taking deputies off the road that ought to be protecting us, and they're in the hospitals taking care of mental health patients. You know, we've got to figure out how to deal with that, and that's a problem at the state level, because we don't have enough judges coming in to handle the trials, to get the people out of the jails, and so our jails are overcrowded. You know, I think we can fund the local government fund at the proper level, and I think we can work with county council. We just have to do it. Thank you.